Peace to the gang. We in here. Let's get it, baby. Today I'm finna show y'all. Oh shit, let me close that. Today I'm finna show y'all the best fucking strategy to profit in the stock market, trading stock options every single fucking day. Like, this strategy is out of the world. Alright. Now, to get down to this strategy, the first step you want to take to begin using this strategy is first you want to go and add the indicators that you want to, you dig what I'm saying, that you want to use to get the strategy. And the first indicator that you want to use is the Bollinger Bands. You want to use the Bollinger Bands, default settings. Then you want to go and get the RSI right here. Boop. And we're going to change the settings on the RSI. We're going to change the period to 4. We're going to remove this right here. Probably gotta remove it right there. Okay. Let's change the upper band to 80. Let's change the lower band to 20. We can leave the colors the same. Okay, let's press OK. Now this moving average, we can remove that. But I don't know what the fuck. You know what, as a matter of fact, that moving average is actually helpful. So basically what you want to do is, with the strategy, is you want to go to the weekly time frame. After you added the Bollinger Bands and you customize and you added the RSI and customize the settings, you know what I'm saying, put in the same settings that I put in. 4 on the period, 80 instead of 70, 20 instead of 30 for the overbought and oversold levels. Now what you want to do is you want to first go to the weekly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, what you want to identify, whether or not the RSI is above the 80 or below the 20, because that will determine whether the market is trending or ranging, or the direction in which you want to trade in, whether you want to buy a call or a put. So as you can see, this stock is not a good stock to trade. Let's actually find a better one, like the SPY. I actually like trading a SPY ETF because it's very predictable. To get that out of here, SPY. Click right there, and basically the SPY ETF is like the representation of the entire stock market. So if the SPY is going up, then that means that the whole stock market as a whole is going up. So I love trading this bad boy because, you know, it's very predictable. But like I said, you want to go to the weekly and you want to identify if the RSI is at an overbought zone or above the 80. And as you can see, it's approaching the 80. You dig what I'm saying? And it's in that zone, indicating that it wants to continue up. On top of that, you got an RSI trend line cross. So the first thing you're looking for in this strategy is if the RSI is above the 80. In this case, we know that this motherfucker next week is going to open above the 80. So that means that this motherfucker is trending, and on top of that, it wants to continue higher. You know what I'm saying? So there's a high probability that actually the stock market is going to be bullish next week. And you want to go to the the daily to give yourself extra confluence. And as you can see, the RSI is above the 20. If you look at the outer ends of the Bollinger Bands, they point away from each other, indicating it's a trend. So we know that once it gets right here to this resistance, that it's gonna push through that, because we got the confirmation from the weekly, and we got it right here on the daily. Okay, so boom, after you identify all those things, you know, okay, damn, okay, bet. So I want to buy a call. Now, when do I enter, and like, how exactly do I enter the trade? So what you want to do is, after you identify the direction and what you want to do, whether you want to buy a call or a put, how to enter, you go down to the 15 minute. You feel me? We at the 15 minute. And as you can see, that motherfucker traded up beautifully. Now what you want to do is simple. When that motherfucker drop to the 20, buy a call. Whenever that shit drop, buy. It drop, hit the 20, or it can sometimes hit the lower band right there, buy calls. The only time you dig what I'm saying, you don't want to buy calls is when that shit reverses. And how you'll know if that shit reverse, go to the weekly. You feel what I'm saying? And the RSI crossed under the 50. If the RSI crossed under the 50 on the weekly, then you don't want to buy it no more. That shit is bearish. You dig what I'm saying? And to get that reversal more confluence, if it crosses under the 50 on the daily as well. So these are the only time you don't want to, you dig what I'm saying, get into the trade after you already made a decision, if it does that. But it hasn't done that. And we know that this bad boy finna go up despite, you dig what I'm saying, it dropping. So the best way to enter is when that shit dip. You want to dip by that motherfucker. So whenever it hit the 20 or this lower band right here, buy a call. You dig what I'm saying? Buy more calls. You dig what I'm saying? And then that shit gonna reverse past your entry point, and then boom, you can make 2-3 points easily. That's $200 to $300 depending on how many contracts you got. If you bought one contract, that's $100 each point it goes up. So if your strike price is at, say like you enter right here when it dipped to the 20, that's at 410.81. Okay, boom. So that's your strike price. That motherfucker goes up to right here. That's 3 points, almost 4 points. That's $400 in your pocket. You feel what I'm saying? So this strategy is very powerful, very powerful indeed, man. So yeah, man. You dig what I'm saying? Whenever y'all want to make big bank in the market consistently, trading stock options, this is the strategy you want to use. I'm trying to freaking tell you. This is it. This is game time. Like, you talking about 100 a day, 1,000 a day, 10,000 a day. Every single day you can profit consistently. No matter which direction the market is going, it can be going down, it can be going up. You know what I'm saying? Because this strategy is a both direction type strategy. Now, let's say if we wanted to buy a put or something like that. It's simple. It's the opposite. Instead of just waiting for this motherfucker, the weekly RSI to go above the 80, we want that shit to go below the 20. You feel me? When that shit go below the 20, okay, yeah, that's telling me that shit want to go down. Then we go to the daily, get more extra confluence. Then boom, this right here is down here instead. The RSI is below the 20 instead of being above it. And then boom, you dig what I'm saying? That's the setup. If you wanted to buy a put or sell it instead of just buying a call, it's just the opposite. You know what I'm saying? You go down to the 15 minute and say that shit was going down. Whenever that shit retested the 20 or went up to the upper band, you will sell. You will buy into a put. You dig what I'm saying? And that shit drops. You know what I'm saying? You enter right in and then boom, make big bank for real. But yeah, though, man, that's the get down strategy, man. Y'all support the video, like, subscribe to the video. I appreciate y'all watching. Peace to the gang. Yeah.